risking the same amount on every trade, consistently, religiously, no matter what. I don't care if it's an A-star setup. I don't care if you've got a feeling. I don't care if you want to revenge trade. 1% risk at all times, non-negotiable. What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to another trading video. So today, it is currently the 3rd of May, 2025, and I'm back with another trading video for you guys. So today's video, I'm currently on my 140k FTMO funding journey, and so far at this moment in time, at this current stage, I'm on phase 2 verification, where I need to achieve 5% profit in order to achieve that funded account. So today's video, I want to give you guys an update. I have taken one trade so far on the phase 2 account, and going to give you guys a breakdown of the technicals, what trading position I've executed last week so far, what I'm expecting heading into next week, and the live trading position that I'm currently in. So let's jump into the technicals. Okay, guys, so as you can see, I'm currently live in a short trading position on pound USD. So this trade was executed on the Thursday, and so far I'm holding this trade over the weekend, heading into next week. So let me break down the technicals and explain to you guys why I'm holding this trade, what I'm looking for, and my entry style and entry method. So let's jump into the charts. Okay, so as you can see on the weekly time frame, okay, pound USD, we have breached this major resistance zone, okay, where we have multiple touches. So for me, this is a high level of value for me. This is an extreme level of value where I'm looking for price to reject, stall, hesitate, and pull back to the downside. So looking on the weekly time frame, okay, we're here on this double top formation. What do we see? Last week, price came up, made a new higher high, just about, I believe, rejected, and that there is obviously a sign of weakness, a sign that price is stalling, rejecting, and going to head to the downside, right? A nice bearish pin bar. However, a new week opened last week. What did we see? Price did exactly the same. Came up, did another higher high, but rejected later on into the week, giving us another bearish pin bar. Okay, so these last 2 weeks, we have major hesitation in the market. The market is rejecting this area of value, and it looks very bearish for me. 2 weekly bearish pin bars. So what I would be expecting heading into next week is price to stall, reverse, and retrace back to the daily 50 MA. Yes, of course, it could continue to go higher. We could have a pullback to the daily 50 EMA and then continuation higher to the upside. But for now, what I'm expecting, what I'm looking for is a pullback. So on the daily time frame, you can see we had this big bullish candle, a massive bullish engulfing, okay, looking very aggressive, very bullish. But 9 times out of 10, this is what normally happens, okay? Overall price reaches a area of value. We have a breakout. It looks like it's going higher, but then price rejects, okay? We have this daily double top, and then price moves to the downside. So my entry on this trading position, let's jump into the 4-hour time frame. So as you can see on the 4-hour time frame, price was coming up. Price was riding above the 4-hour 50 MA. We had the double top, and then we had the breakout backed by major resistance to the downside. So what I'm looking for, okay, a break of the 4-hour 50 EMA, break, retest, continuation to the downside. And that is how I entered this trade. We had the breakout, we had the retest, and then I executed a position to the downside. And so far, price is moving nicely to the downside. We had a little pullback on Friday. We had NFP pushing it back down to the downside. So I'm still holding this trading position. I will be managing it heading into next week. If we have a breakout to the upside, if price breaks the 4-hour 50 EMA, I will cut my losses. I will get out the trading position. But what I'm expecting, due to the higher time frames, I'm looking for price to come down to the daily 50 EMA. Obviously, my objective, my goal in phase 2 is 5%. So I'm looking for a 5% trade on this position. However, from a technical perspective, I believe price will come down to the daily 50 MA. So that could be anything from 7 to 8%, but I'm not going to hold it that long. I'm just looking for 5%. And obviously, if we have any short-term volatility, heading into next week, if price comes down here, rejects this level and breaks to the upside, I will close down the position. But I will be watching price reject the 4-hour 50 MA. If we break above it, obviously, like I said, I will close down the position. But overall, I will be looking for a 5% trade back down to the daily 50 EMA. Okay, guys, so that is the only trade that I've taken so far on my FTMO phase 2 verification challenge. One trade so far, currently up just over 1%, I believe. Looking for a 5% trade on this, but again, we will see what happens heading into next week. Again, we cannot say what's going to happen. We must react to price movement if we break out to the upside. Obviously, I'll close down the position, but so far, this trade is not risk-free. I need to give it a little bit of room to breathe because we could pull back up to the 4-hour FTMO, then continuation to the downside. But so far, so good. Okay guys, so that is today's video. So far, one trading position executed, one trading position still live. I'll keep you guys up to date into what happens later on in the week. Every single week, I will give you an update. Most important thing here is following your trading plan. Most important thing over everything, okay? The most important thing is risk management. I don't care if it's a prop firm challenge, a verification, even if you have a small account, risk management is the most important thing in the trading realm because risk management will save you. You break your trading plan, risk management will save you. You know, do stupid and reckless trading decisions, risk management will save you. Whatever you do, okay, this is what I have to tell myself as much as possible. Whatever happens, risk management will save you because if you're risking 1%, you will have some time to get it back. Okay, guys, so that's what I want you to remember. That's the one thing I want you to double down on is risk management. It's the highest form of self-love. It's the highest form of self-respect. So how do we do this? Okay, I'm going to quickly go over this note about risk management. First, you must know the game you're playing. The trading world is a probability world. Therefore, you must position yourself correctly. Therefore, you must embrace and adapt towards a probability mindset and attitude, focusing your energy and attention on the long-term thinking and random distribution. We have no idea what trade is going to win or lose on the micro level. Therefore, if we have no idea of what trading position is going to win or lose, we have to apply strict risk management, risking the same amount on every trade, consistently, religiously, no matter what. I don't care if it's an A-star setup. I don't care if you've got a feeling. I don't care if you want to revenge trade. 1% risk at all times, non-negotiable. Okay, guys, so I hope that reinforces the importance of risk management. Is so important. It's so overlooked. But a lot of people in this day and age, a lot of people in the trading realm, they do not want to stick to 1% risk because it's too slow, it's too boring, it's too tedious. But it's the highest form of self-love. It's the highest form of self-respect for yourself, for your family. We need to be thinking long-term. We need to be having that marathon mindset. Like I said, I don't care if it's an A-star setup. I don't care if you've got a feeling. I don't care if you want to revenge trade. Risk management at all times, non-negotiable no matter what, okay? Because if you go against risk management, what's going to happen? The ancient caveman brain is going to come online. You're going to get emotional and you're going to make stupid, reckless trading decisions. Because trust me, I've been there. Look at my other videos. You know I've been there. And the most important thing that will keep you controlled, that will keep the emotional management, the emotional mastery, the emotional discipline is sticking to 1% risk. You go above 1% risk, what's going to happen? 9 times out of 10, the emotional caveman brain will come online and you will make stupid, reckless trading decisions, okay? And you will self-destruct. So, long-term thinking, long-term mindset, marathon mindset as always. Like I always say, 90% of traders lose. What makes you think you're any different? Let them pursue big wins. Let them pursue 5% trades. We need to be thinking long-term, marathon mindset, 1% risk at all times, non-negotiable. Okay, guys, so that is today's weekly recap, weekly review. So far, so good. One trading position executed. This time next week, I'll give you guys an update of the outcome of the trade, what happened, and break it down. And as always, you know, heading forward on this funding journey, going to be extremely accountable, show you every single trade, break down the technicals because it's very important. I want to give you guys an understanding of how I place my trades and how I position myself in the market. But yeah, I hope you've had a great trading week. I hope you're having a great trading month so far. Thank you guys for watching as always. I appreciate you guys watching and I will see you all in the next one.